This is going to be break number 5617. This is going to be our Leaf Independence Day random hit style format. Chief Benny, Benny, welcome to Gold. We'll get you on the list as well. Get you on the list for those gold spots as well. Gold spot coming up in Prism World Cup after this one. The way this break works is we're going to rip a full case of Leaf Independence Day. We're going to label all the hits 1 through 30 as we go. We then come on back here. We randomize a list of hits. We randomize the list of names, randomize the list of hits, pairs you to a hit, and then we will do a recap. So this is one of those rare breaks where we rip the case before we do any sort of randomization. I'm just going to grab the names on the list, and we'll put the names on the list. But other than that, we're not going to do any randomizations until after we see everything. So let's hop on in. Great thing about this break is no top loading. Everything is pre-top loaded. Heavy.
I think 10 fillers for the left side is the full spot.
We made 10 more fillers for the left side leaf later on tonight. So if you want to hop in, if you want a filler, those fillers are now live. Just a nice clean case open. Dude, that was so unclean. I have a box off the table.
It went well.
It went well until it didn't. Thank you for hopping on gold, Chief Bemi. Bemiji? Is it Bemiji? How is it Bemiji? Is it Benny? Let's see some quad autos. Let's do it. Alright, we will start off right here. Do I have my numbers? I do have my numbers ready to go. Alright, Independence Day number 1. Are we golfing with Mrs. Kai Trump again? Oh boy. Well, that was fun last time. No more Noahs. No more Noahs. You cannot see Noah in this case. All right, box number 1. Kicking off with the fireworks. That is going to be Zach Levine kicking it off. That'll be hit number 1, Zach Levine. That is a 1 of 1 Zach Levine. And it can't be a Leaf product without a Joe Montana auto. Fireworks Blue Crystal of Joe Montana. 1 of 1. And how about we did it again? Another Johnny Depp auto. How about another Johnny Depp auto? We did it again. We did it again. 4 of 7 Johnny Depp. Second case, second Johnny Depp. Hit number 3 is the one you want right there. Dude, we got Johnny Depp. Why is he not Captain Jack? Maybe not Captain Jack on there, but I guess it's more patriotic. All right. 1 does not count for the bounty. Bounties do not count in a left or in a random hits. We do not have bounties in random hits. It is not minor bounty. There's no bounties in random hits. That's what the rules say. How's your timer? Oh, we got to finish this break before the timer's up. Taylor, you've got 28 minutes. No complaining from Taylor for another 28 minutes. That's awesome. And no complaining, Taylor. Nice Johnny Depp is hit number 3. No complaining for 28 minutes from Taylor. Taylor, you complain and I keep your 101. These are 325 a box, I think. I think they're 325 a box. We got Ted Danson. Ted Danson auto to kick it off in this box. Ted Danson, that is going to be 3 of 3. Followed by Andre Reed. This last card has to be a banger. Andre Reed, that is a 1 of 1. Your newest member of the Miami Heat, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis on the auto. That is going to be a 2 of 4. Giannis. Oh, hits number 3 and 6. Both bangers so far. Taylor, what if I like soccer? You know how they add time? What if I add some time? I think I'm going to add time so you can't complain during the next break either. In honor of the World Cup, we're adding bonus time, extra time. So we had Ted Danson, Andre Reed, and Giannis. 2 boxes in. Very good so far. Hydration break. Hydration break. No. You know what the best part was? He wasn't allowed to complain when we dust him with the Yankees in the PYT. Oh, that felt good.
Well, you guys follow Bill on it, but
Patrick Ewing on the fireworks. Patrick Ewing. That's gonna be Taylor sit right here. That is a 3 of 3. I think we have a 101 Rain Wilson. That is either gonna be a silver prismatic or a red prismatic. Rain Wilson. Did you stick my stapler in Jello? Rain Wilson, 1 of 1. Yep. That's awesome. Huh? It's been a good break so far.
oh,
Lamine Yamal.
what the hell?
Lamine Yamal, 2 of 3. This isn't even our soccer break. This is not our soccer break. What the hell? What the hell? This might be our best case yet. Lamine Yamal, hit number 9. This is a sign RGL needs to do more soccer. You guys, that's enough out of the soccer crowd. That's enough out of the soccer crowd. I love you guys. Does RGL know Lamine play? Yes! 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 I knew. Rain Wilson. Lamine Yamal. Nothing screams America like Lamine Yamal. Oh boy, we're on to box number 4. It's been fun so far. Who are we gonna see in here? I'm gonna say Cam Brink. I'm gonna predict Cam Brink in this box. Dan also says Livy. I think the Gooners get on the board in this box. Brandon Aubrey gonna kick it off. We have 3 die cuts in here. Liberty Bell, Brandon Aubrey, through 101. Allen Houston.
Oh,
Allen Houston, that's the floor.
hey,
That's the floor. That's the floor. 4 of 7. Cam Boozer. It wasn't a Gooner box. It was a Boozer box. Cam Boozer. 7 of 7. Man. It's been solid so far. 3 die cuts in there.
Allen Houston, probably $10.
Allen Houston probably legitimately. Well, Brandon Aubrey probably a $20.
Well, he sold.
Wrong cam. There was a cam. There was a cam in there. I was right. It wasn't of the Brink variety, though. Brandon Aubrey, Allen Houston, Cam Boozer, hit number 12. All die cuts. All right, this is your halfway point right here. This is our halfway point. We have a George Berg Statue of Liberty. I don't know who George Berg is. George Berg Statue of Liberty. They're gonna roast me for that. 3 of 3. Any help? That's the floor right there. Who? That's where I'm at. I'm gonna hit it. Country music.
What the?
I've never heard of him.
This piece
I'm a country music fan. George Burge? I did not know. I don't know. Harlem Berry. All right, this last card's got to be crazy, right? Harlem Berry. As a 4/4. Dante Moore. That was definitely the floor box. Dante Moore's nice, but not compared to the other ones. Not. What's up, Joey? That's gonna be 3 of 7.
Morgan Wallen would go hard.
Morgan Wallen would sell for a lot of money.
George Bird to be in Tacoma this Friday night.
George Burge
What?
be in Tacoma tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
I guess we're going to go see George Burge. Dante could be top 2. I feel like he has a lot of autos out there. Dante Moore has been in a lot of sets.
No, he has. But
That would be my personal box. Oh, he sang last night. Is that him? No, that's Morgan. No, that's Morgan Wallen.
That's Morgan.
That's Morgan Wallen. What the hell? Waterloo. I don't know who Waterloo Revival is. Harlem Berry. I don't know. Dante Moore. It's more. That's Morgan Wallen. Yeah. All right. Second half of the case. That was definitely the floor box. Have you guys ever heard the SpongeBob singing country music songs? SpongeBob doing the last night we let the liquor talk. It's so good. It's so good. It just showed up on my TikTok one day and I hit like and then I never went away. Kevin Smith auto. That's cool.
Oh, a buyer.
JML a buyer. Our first. I think that's the first time I've ever pulled a Kevin Smith auto.
Oh, a buyer.
Kevin Smith on the Liberty Bell. That is going to be a 1 of 1.
Yeah.
1 of 1. JML a buyer. Next up, we've got Nick Dunlap. Nick Dunlap. That is a 1 of 4. There's Livy. There's Livy. She was at the white party tonight. Livy Dunn. That is going to be 1 of 3. Well, that's the card all the Gooners were waiting for. That's the card they were all waiting for right there. Livy Dunn on the auto. That's the I Want You. It's a patriotic. Well, that's the logo. The I Want You. The patriotic. I want you. No, that's what it is. That's what it is. I think that's what the name on the checklist. I think that's the name on the checklist. Her auto does look like it says Juicy. Where is Uncle Sam's finger? Oh, God. Oh, God. All right. We had Kevin Smith. We had Nick Dunlap. And Uncle Sam's finger is somewhere. Getting the 3rd degree from Uncle Sam. Hit number 18. Oh, boy. Yeah, it does look like her auto says Juicy. It really does. All right. We have 4 boxes left. We're having fun tonight. We're having fun tonight. We got Prism World Cup coming up next. We'll do a givey for the chat after this break. I've pulled Kevin Smith before. I'm not sure. There's a worm. There's a worm. Dennis Rodman on the fireworks. That is a 4 of 4. A worm. Frank Thomas, a big hurt. Big hurt. That is a 1 of 3. Next auto is really nice. It's a really nice auto.
Oh, he put his head down.
There's 2 autos on it. 2 of the best big men to ever play the game. That is Shaq and Joker. Shaq and Joker, patriotic pairings. Yeah, it's probably a 1 of 1. It is a 1 of 1. Shaq and the Joker. Well, one of them is very patriotic. The other one...
American Dream, though.
Part of the American Dream for sure. That's great. We'll hit the score for that one. What a case so far. We still have 3 boxes left. Win a championship and then leave. Want to go home and race his horses.
They've done nothing to put a team around in the last couple of years.
Well, he's gonna go to a team in a very big city. And some bright lights. He's gonna look good in yellow and gold, or gold and purple. Joker to LA, 2 years or whatever. Frank Thomas, and Joker and Shaq hit number 21. You wanna hit 21 in this break. You really want to hit 21. All right, we have 2 boxes left. Dude, so good so far. All the haters, they don't like unlicensed. And then we have fun with Leaf every week. Provides a ton of value every week. Bobby Abreu. Even a cool name like Bobby Abreu. Probably closer to floor than ceiling, obviously. But
Sign that much in regular stuff.
7 of 7, lucky 7s. Billy Joe Dupree. Taylor, this is your card right here. Billy Joe Dupree, and we have a super prismatic behind it. Billy Joe Dupree, 3 of 3. Super prismatic. Floyd Money Mayweather. Floyd No Money Mayweather. 1 of 1 super prismatic 250 a year centennial. Floyd Mayweather. Lack of money Mayweather. Thinking of Taker Mayfield. Floyd Mayweather auto. That is going to be a 1 of 1. Still have 2 boxes left too. Dude, this case has been like significantly better than our last case. Like significantly better. Well, when you have an entourage around you and you're just dumping money, I mean, it gets easy when you're supporting 10 people, 12 people, 20 people around you. Floyd auto, I think he does sign quite a bit, so it's probably a $250, $300 auto, I would guess. Guess this one's probably like $300. All right, we have 2 boxes left. Then we have to do a random. What a break! 31 touches. This, I mean, we still have Lamine Yamal in there. We had a dual auto. Livy Dunn. We've got another floor. That's going to be Cleon Jones. Cleon Jones going to kick this one off. Cleon is a 4 of 7. CJ Carr. CJ Carr going to be next out as a 2 of 4. And how about Terry Bradshaw with the eagle behind him? Eagle. 7 of 7 Terry Bradshaw. Yeah, I mean, listen, he probably, entourage of 20 people, giving him, burning up money. The money team was huge at one point. The money team was all funded by one guy bringing in the money, So it is easy to see how somebody get burned to 100 mil when they got 20 people around them. CJ Carr, there's going to be Terry Bradshaw as well. All right, we are down to our last box in this one. Final 3 hits, and we need to run our random. The interest, I don't know if it's enough to support. I mean, you got to think that's not just all, like, he's buying things. He's buying cars, buying jewelry. I don't know. 101, Bill Lee going to kick this one off. Bill Lee on the Super Prismatic to start at 101 from Major League. Yeah, 101. Ocho Cinco, Chad Johnson. What is that auto? That's a sad auto right there.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's a terrible auto. That's low effort right there. Very low effort. 1 of 4. Closing it out with a nice one. William Shatner on the Liberty Bell. William Shatner to close it out. That is going to be 1 of 3. William Shatner. Bill Shat, says Rusty Dad. He probably has a few times. That's a solid case. That's a solid case. Hit number 28, hit number 29, hit number 30. Now we get to do the fun thing. Now we get to random. I think 1, 3, 9, 21 are some of the top hits. Here's 28 is Bill Lee. Bill, he is looking great at 90. Chad Johnson. And this is not him at 90, of course, but it's an older photo of him. Let's go ahead and do the fun part. Let's go ahead and random and see what you guys get. Go ahead and see what you guys get, and then we have a givey for the chat coming on up. Nope, we need to get that in now, Colin. He's not allowed to complain for 13 more minutes. He's probably got a whole legal pad with all of his grievances that he hasn't been allowed to complain through, so I'm gonna guess he just has he just been sitting there like, I gotta complain about this, I gotta complain about this. Yeah, I know he does. He totally does. Alright, let's go ahead and grab everybody in that break. Booty Cheeks down to Joe T. And this is going to pair you to your hit. We're going to go 4 times. 4 times on the names and 4 times on your hits. And good luck, everybody. 1, 2, 3. And there's 4 right there with Skunk King up top. And then Joe T on the bottom. We're talking about Taylor. We're always talking about Taylor. And we're not talking about Swift. I'm talking about Taylor Swift. Alright, we have 1 down to hit number 30. This is going to determine your hits. Good luck. 1, 2, 3. Boom. 14 up top. All the way down to 2. Alright, so that is where you are paired. I'll scroll down the list really quick, and then we will sort it 1 through 30 and go look at everybody's cards. Well, when did Furry Goat end up? I don't know. Oh, he's on 10? I don't know what that was. I don't know which one that was. Let's take a look, though. Let's take a look and see what he got. Alright, let's see what we got. I don't bump Taylor, nah. Zach Levine going to Aaron S. Joe Montana going to Joe T. Joe T got Joe M. Johnny Depp going to Tyler 21. Tyler 21. Ted Danson, hit number 4, going to John R. Chris B, you got Andre Reed. Hit number 6, Giannis Antetokounmpo going to Skunk King. No longer the Skunk King. Hit number 7, Patrick Ewing. This one's going to Dennis. Rain Wilson, 1 of 1, going to Brad H. And Lamine Yamal going to Jacob F. Congratulations, Jacob. Hit number 10. Brandon Aubrey going to Taylor. Going to Taylor. Josh A, you got the Allen Houston. And Cam Boozer going to Booty Cheeks. Booty Cheeks got the Boozer. Booty Cheeks got the Boozer. George Burge, hit number 13, going to Martha. Hopefully she likes him. Harlem Berry, hit number 14, going to Skunking. Dan W, you got the Dante Moore auto with hit number 15. How's the weather? Oh, boy. Hey, 11 minutes. 11 minutes. 11 minutes. 16, this is Kevin Smith going to John R. JML as a buyer.
Yeah.
Hit number 17, Nick Dunlap. This is going to go to Randall. Phil OHB on the gold member spot got the Livy Dunn auto. Gold member spot hit right there. Livy Dunn. The Worm, Dennis Rodman, hit number 19, going to Steve S. Brooke, you got hit number 20. You got Frank Thomas. Big one right here, Barry. Congratulations. You got the Shaq and the Joker dual auto. Congratulations, Barry. Hit number 22, Bobby Abreu. This one's going to go to John R. Skunking, you got the Billy Joe Dupree. And the 101 Floyd Money Mayweather going to Cutlass Cards. Congratulations, Cutlass. It's a nice one. Hit number 25, Cleon Jones. That is going to go over to Steve S. Tyler, you got the CJ Carr. Terry Bradshaw going to Andrew P. Memphis Mike, you got the 101 Bill Lee. Chad Johnson going to Aaron S. And we're closing this one out with hit number 30, William Shatner going over to Jason Luck. And some good luck getting that one. And that is going to do it for our break. And that was a great case of Independence Day. Brendan Aubrey. Yeah. Yeah, great. Yeah, it's a great one for him. He was happy with it. Big Cowboys fan. Big Cowboys fan. Brendan Aubrey. 9 minutes, Taylor. 9 minutes.
That's a great hit, dude.
Listen, I'm going to say right now, in the next 9 minutes, we have to do 2 things. We have to do a giveaway for chat, and then we have to do the team random. You can't complain during the team random. Break number 56.